a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Alright guys, another Dredfunn draws. So, figured, I did the Hulk, why not do Batman? So, I'm going to take you through a 4-step progression. Basically, you want to start off Batman with a human, sort of bean-like shaped head. And from there, what you want to do is, after you've done that, it's pretty simple. Not the hardest drawing to do, but it's a fun one to practice. Once you've got that, you then want to go ahead and, like I always like to do, is I like to lay out where I'm going to put the eyes. For Batman, I like to slant them. If I'm just doing it in a pose, the nose is going to roughly go here, and we're going to put the mouth there. So that's what you got with your second progression. Do it a little bigger down here so we can fit some more detail in here. I just use dollar store paper using my Meccano leads. Real cheap, simple, and easy, because I use a lot of stuff, so don't want to go too expensive. Again, keeping in mind that I'm going to keep his head slightly tilted down, just like that image up here. And from there, I'm going to Batman up this guy. I'm not going to make really big Batman ears. For some of you, you can take them all the way up here. You can make them little nubs. It depends on which type of Batman you want to try to draw. Classic Batman eyes are usually kind of triangular. And with the nose, keep in mind that there's a human underneath this cowl, so you kind of want to leave that spot open there. Now, some guys like to detail the ears. It's optional. We're not going to do the neck in this part, but that's pretty much what you're going to want to end up with. So I'm going to reproduce this again. Like I said, this is a 4-step progress. Just to pencil it. We're not going to do any inking or painting. We're just going to pencil this puppy up. Keeping in mind, keeping the shape as close to the ones above. This is a good activity to practice at home too. I mean, drawing something over and over again. Recently I had to draw the Red Queen twice from Alice in Wonderland. It's just a terrible attempt. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, so again, triangular slits for eyes. Keeping in mind that he's got a nose underneath that cowl. Again, we're just going to slightly highlight the ears, because I personally like to keep things close to the real world. Not entirely, like when I'm throwing down with Hulk and stuff, but definitely go a little bigger. Alright, we're going to zoom in on this one here. And once you have that, you can then go about and detail it. One thing that I do really like about Batman is the fact that the man's in shadow. So there's going to be a lot of black and a lot of shaded areas that you should keep in mind. I like to go with the classic triangle nose depiction. And then this part here. I'm also going to basically add some eyebrows. I like those. And we're going to basically detail certain areas that are going to be dark and other areas that are not. Personally, I like to leave the cowl area, unless he's in a lot of deep shadow, I like to keep that not darkened. I will do that with some hatching. So I got my areas here. I'm going to little detail here under there, because he's got a very prominent chin. And again, just going to darken things up, taking these lines down here, and keeping in mind that we're going to show a little bit of the ears. Like I said, some guys like to draw it, depict it more like the cowl, more like a helmet, like it is in the movies. It depends what you want to do. Again, keeping in mind that there's a nose under here. It's a lot of fun depicting this guy with a slightly upturned look, because that's when the nose becomes a problem, because you're turning it, and you've got to add the nostrils, or sometimes to get around that, his nostrils are covered, and it's clear he's got some sort of breathing apparatus under there. eye go of the frame that it just fits over the nose, and there's his nose is underneath there. Alright, got some lines. Now I'm gonna go ahead and darken up these ones here, keeping in mind that his eyes are triangular in shape. At least that's how a lot of guys like to depict them. I really like making this part of the cowl completely dark, almost like it's Adam West's cowl, like there's like a faceplate part to it, and then like almost like this fits over like onto a helmet part. There you go. And like with Hulk and like with other heroes, you want to detail the forehead a little bit. I have a little line here. Again, you always keep in mind like what the inker or the pencil, or sorry, the colorist is going to do. So you want to give them enough. Now I like to depict Batman with a little bit of stubble. Just personally, you know, he works at night and he's always a little bit rough. Personally, like the look of Adam West or Ben Affleck. A lot of people didn't like that, but I thought his image was cool. Alright, now I'm going to detail one side of the nose with some lines, and I'm going to focus this side as the side I'm going to sort of detail and shade, giving the colorist an opportunity to sort of darken this area with their coloring and bring out some of the shade. Alright, there we go. I'm also going to do that along this side here. And that's pretty much your classic Batman head. Like I said, it's not the most complicated, but it can be if you get certain things wrong. It gets complicated when you turn his head around. This is just a standard pose, but one that I like to depict. So I hope you guys liked this one. This was a quick video. A Dredfunn quickie, I guess. Or a Dredfunn Draws quickie. Yeah, so I'll bring this out so you guys can see the whole thing before I sign off. And of course, gotta sign the artwork. You never know. Dredfunn Draws. Alright, so yeah, don't forget to like the video. If you joined along, check out my Facebook page. You can upload images of your drawings. Pass the video around. Pass it to your friends, family, kids that you know that you want them to pick up the art and you want to give them a try. This is a nice little activity. It's a lot of fun. Anyone can do it. And the more you do it, the better you get. So, like I said, please like the video, pass it on, and don't forget to check out any of my upcoming Dredfunn draws. Alright, Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.